Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amnah Nafisa Soleha binti Nazari. You can call me Amnah. What is your name?
Okay, my name is Auni Christina Bentina Imuzakir and you can call me Auni.
Alright, so we are going to talk about which is our topic is the importance of technologies in student life. So should I start first?
Yeah.
Okay, from my own opinion, I think that the importance of technology in student life is, of course, online classes, which is that held by our teacher or our lecturer. If you're in IPG or FTS, we call it as lecturer, right?
Yeah.
So it is start to happen since all year, right? So now it's been very trending, especially when it comes to COVID-19 cases that's very impact our life. So the teachers make a conclusion by using the online classes, which is Google Meet, you know. Okay, so by doing that thing, so so the pros by doing the Google Meet is first is of course you can just get the information and knowledge by what the teachers talk to you, and you can you don't have to go to a house and prepare yourself, especially for women or for girls, like need to wear their hijab, dress, getting up to the classes. So the pros that I said is you don't have to do such thing and just take the laptop or handphone and put it in the table and just learn what your teacher is saying. You can take the information by your teacher, but just in your house, right? So it will be easier for teacher to detect who's not joined the Google Classroom. Yes. So yes, the others pros is, of course, it can help the student to understand what the teachers learn by Google Classroom, because the teachers can share the screen recorder while teaching. So every student can see what the teacher is learning. So what's your points?
So in my perspective, I think the importance of technology in student life is it's easier for student to communicate with a lecturer. For example, when the student have assignments to do, so if they have questions that they want to ask, so they can easily ask the lecturer through social media like WhatsApp or Telegram. So the student don't need to come physically in the classroom. So it's easier for a student to ask the lecturer. So other than that, is the importance of technology is to access to information and resources. So technology like
Phone, laptop.
Yeah, like phone, laptop. So student can do as assignment through the laptop, and they can use for example Canva.
Yes.
If they want to do a presentation, so they can use Canva to edit the
words
that they want. So it's more beautiful if they use
because
the
you
Canva.
can adjust the design and the picture.
They have a template, a beautiful template. So Canva is one of the technology
that student can use.
That student can use. So
But yes, can I add some of your point? Yes, it's about Canva, right?
Yeah,
so
Canva.
I think all students should use Canva because Canva is one of our priorities as a student, because it's very easy for us as a student to use the Canva, because it's also free, right? It's a free, and we can just use a template, and it's like a lot of benefits when you be using that. So we can use the pro one, because like if you want to use the pro one, you know what the pro? The pro one, like more attractive one. So but you must to pay a little bit of it. It's okay, okay, so but it's, don't worry, it's not burn your pocket money. So back to me, right? Okay, so can I just put a little bit of enjoying online class center, because I a little forget about it. Okay, so about the online class that I said, an addition, I think student don't have and it's very useful for introvert student when teacher opening a Google Classroom, because they can just ask the teachers without opening the camera. Like they can just turn off the camera and switch the sound to ask the teachers, and then the teachers can just respond your question, and you can easily get the answer by just doing that. Because in the pandemic of COVID-19, I used the same thing when I was in Form 4. So I used to ask my teacher, and it's really such a good impact for me. I can expand my own thinking, creating thinking skills, right? By doing that thing, and it's by this kind of technology, it's really exploded my mind that I can be more creative and innovative by explore more about internet and Canva and so on. So okay, that is just at point, and I just come back to my next point, right? Okay, so my next point is about TikTok. You know TikTok, right? Okay, so the thing that I want to say about TikTok is, of course, TikTok is some things that like priority for student. Like I think every student already have their TikTok account. Okay, so I think TikTok is one of the most biggest technologies, because TikTok we can do a lot of things in there. First, we can sell. Later I will expand the explanation about sales. Okay, second, by the TikTok we can learn something that we might don't understand what teacher learning in the classroom. Okay, next we can learn the baking tips from TikToks. Okay, and fourth, we can do a live. Okay, it's indirectly can help us to save our money by just doing that. Okay, so I want to talk about the first one, about sell, right? So we can make an income by just doing a sales on TikTok, that we call it TikTok shop, right?
TikTok shop.
Yes, TikTok shop.
TikTok shop is more the price is more cheap than Lazada or Shopee.
Yes, and it's a very
there's a lot of discount.
Yes, because it's a very usable for a student. It's very friendly. It's a very friendly student. So you can just like for me, I think the student that not from the rich family, they can survive their self by just doing a TikTok sales from TikTok, that we call it as affiliate. You know what TikTok affiliate is? So after SPM, can I just a little bit? Sorry. Okay, after SPM, I want to join the affiliate, but I didn't open my bank account, so I can't join them. But I'll do a lot of search to studying about the affiliate, and I realized that it's opening my eyes that by joining the affiliate of TikTok, it's a very lot of benefit. Like as for me as a student, we don't need we don't have our allowance yet, but we can just sell some things on TikTok, and it's really help us. But as a student or survive ourselves in IVGs or maybe under a university institute and so on. Okay, so the second one I will say it later, so you can just move to your next one.
Okay, I proceed.
Alright.
You talk about TikTok, right?
Yes.
So I want to add my idea, my
Sure,
point. So in TikTok, there's a lot of people that we call a teacher,
Yes.
for example, teacher, they have account TikTok, so they can share their learning subject to the student. For example, is MC Plus or Seasai, Sebadang, Sepati. So they can share their learning their teaching skills on TikTok through the TikTok, so student can easily watch their TikTok video. So it's easy for student to understand the subject what they learn.
Yes.
Other than that,
Yes.
like if the student don't have a textbook, they can search textbook in digital,
Yes.
like on Google. So the students can search through the Google, so it's easy to student to search for the subject that they learn. Yeah. So the next point is I want to give examples of how students can use technology to enhance their learning. So the first one is digital learning. Digital libraries.
Yes.
Libraries.
Yes.
So the digital libraries is to allow students to access various academic and research materials, including ebooks, scholar articles, journals, and multimedia content that can support their learning. So can I proceed to you?
Yes, of course. So my second point is, can I just back to TikTok because I don't
Okay,
understand.
sure.
Okay, the second is about making you already said about education, right? About
Education.
the student, like it's and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just proceed with that. It's just that is one of my point, but I just proceed in my third point, which is the student can make money from TikTok by just doing live TikTok. So it can give money to the student. But it's look on the view and the view and the story that viewer touch the screen, the light. Yes, the light one. So just doing that, the student can get their money, especially for those self-heard and good-heard viewers that give to that one student give the present like a rose and so on. Okay, so I think it's one of the good things if a student want to do to survive themselves in a university. Yes, that is the one of the technologies that I think is very, very help the student too. So so when the student get their own money, so they don't have to burdening their parents. So they can just buy what they want, just buy what they desire the most. Like as for me as a student, of course, I will buy the book. I will buy my priority first about studies, my book, my laptop, my tablet, my earphone, my AirPod, my new phone. and printer, especially when we want to print out the assignment, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that's my point. And okay, so I want to add something, which is yes, the fourth my fourth point is, we can, as a student, if we want to less our stress,
Yeah.
we can just by technologies we can just watching the the YouTube, or maybe the TikTok or YouTube, by just baking. Do a baking. As for me lah, I choose a baking to release my station. Okay, so I by just doing the popularities one, can I get just a Cairo Amin or channel that I usually watch them to refer, just I just always referring them to my baking. Especially I really love and I really enjoy myself to bake a cake, especially when it's come a dessert, like a chocolate cake, cupcake, biscuit, cookies, and so on. So it's automatically, as a student, will release my tension and really reduce my stress. Okay, my next point is, I think as a student, we and I think as a student, we also can communicate with our parents, because as we know, as a student, we will study far away from them. So by this kind of technologies, we can easily contact with them. We can make voice call, or right now what, Skype, no, video call. We can make
FaceTime.
Yes, FaceTime. We can make a video call with them to we can to release to
Release our miss to them.
yes, to slowly reduce our miss.
Sure.
Okay, so I think that's my point. What do you think about?
So next point is, like, I want to talk about YouTube. So YouTube students can watch for example, influencer. So influencer, they give inspire to student to be more motivate in study. So in YouTube, they can watch the their lifestyle or vlog in university. So it gives to student inspire them to be more excited to go to university to learn and study. So the next is I want to talk about the global awareness and culture exchange. So technology allows students to connect with peers and experts from around the world. So through video, online collaborations, and virtual exchange programs students can gain global awareness, learn about different culture. So okay, the next is I want to talk about add a fun factor to learning. So for example, outside the classroom, students use technology, like if they want to search the topic that they learn, so they can use technology outside the classroom, such as Google Scholar, something like that. Okay, proceed to you.
So my next point is yes, we can talk about online tuition class, right? So I think as a student, especially for SPM student, it's really usable. They can if they don't understand what's teacher learning in a physical classroom, like offline class, they can join the tuition in the online classes, which is like you said just before, like MC Plus, PTTI, and so on lah. So by just doing that, it's real building up their studies, their knowledge, and so on. So I think whenever it's come to online classes, like the famous one that I thought is MC Plus and TTI, they must like online classes is by as for me I think MC Plus is famous in Instagram, right? So the people start to know them by just watching Instagram. That's following up in the reels. So I think the student can. So I think the student can just refer to the story highlight. Can just refer to the story highlight in Instagram to as a reference to for the online tuition classes to update the days that maybe maybe they can cancel the class, maybe they can just proceed the class. That something if something bad happen, they just cancel the class. So we as a student we know the MC Plus is famous on Instagram, so they will update the class in a story highlight. So I think as what I talk now, Instagram is one of the most important technology in a student life, because they can because the story the student can watch the stories that are updated by their online classes. So I want to talk deeper about MC Plus. I think MC Plus is a very friendly student pocket money, because it's really don't need to use a lot of money, because it's you can just buy it like for a month. Is not about just like that lah. So I think every student can join them too, can join the program. So if the student miss out the class, the student can use the trial replace because replace ticket, right? Because the student can because the student get a replace ticket. Okay, so others is PTTI. PTTI is the same program learning too. Okay, so I think that's for me. And what's your point?
So the next is I want to talk about quiz. So usually quiz the lecturer do a quiz in classroom, right? So in nowadays quiz also have online, like quiz online, for example quizzes. So the students can do the quiz through online. They don't have to like do a physical such as in classroom. So in the if the student when they at home, they can also do a quiz.
Yes,
It's like it's easy and for them, and it's more comfortable. Right? So next is I want to talk about I want to talk about TikTok. So TikTok, like they it's in TikTok there's not only have a like entertainment or something like that. It also have a education, like so students all the students can use TikTok. So it's one of the benefit for them.
Yes.
Um, I think
Can I just add your point?
yeah.
Okay,
you can add.
you're just going about to talk about TikTok, right? So when it comes to TikTok, it's not just student that learn from TikTok. Even the teachers is a very active teachers. The teachers can more confident by doing the videos on TikTok, and it's give a much more good benefit to teachers to teach their student in the class, right? So as for me, I think the teachers is very active. Like Teacher Debbie and so on, is teach me a lot about math. I really watch their bits when it's come to SPM corner, like last year. I mean this year, right? In a month of two. Okay, so I want to talk here. The teachers is very always uploading their video, and it's really helps the student to learn from their video. In the teacher itself can get their own money, can get their other side of our other side income, instead of just get their allowance from the government. So as I think it's not just opening for the student to teach the TikTok, but the teachers also can have them to get the others inside income. So I think by doing TikTok, I think TikTok is famous one. Everyone is already open their mind and open their eyes to have to joining the TikTok. So you were just talking about TikTok. Can I just about going to YouTube? Done.
Let me proceed.
You say.
Okay. Like students they not like it's not about education. Student also can learn about, for example, baking.
Yes.
Yeah, baking, or like they want to do something about the, for example, computer. If they want to study about the computer, they can watch through with YouTube or TikTok. It's not about education, like it's something more than that.
You want me to proceed? Okay, so I think my other point is by this technology, we don't have to carry the heavy dictionary, because we just can open the dictionary by our phone. What we call is online dictionary. If you want to search the meaning that we don't understand, we just can ask the Google. Even it's not just English language, it also comes with others language that we don't know, even the France, the Arabic, and the Spanish, Europa, and so on. Okay, by doing that, we don't have to carry ourself the heavy dictionary, and it will by like just as a, for example, if the teacher give you the word or the assignment homework, that you need to search the meaning, so you don't have to get a vocabulary and do the research, like you need to open the dictionary and search one by one to find your understanding word. So you can, by just this kind of technology, you can just use your phone and search what you don't understand and what you want by just by the Google Translate right now. So I think that's one of the most that's a very useful technologies for the student life, in the student life. So what's your thing?
So I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It's important to student.
Yes.
So the next is, I think student can also in technology, students can be more like don't hope to other people. Like if they want, if they want to search for something, they don't have to ask for help to
Yes.
to people. They can find
Their own.
their own
By their own.
by their own on internet. So like for example is when they don't understand what they learn or the assignment then that they don't understand, so they can search it.
Just asking for the Google.
As for
Uncle Google.
like
Nowadays
Uncle
we
Google.
say.
There's a lot of what we call information
Yes.
on the Google, so they don't have to ask the people to help them. I think that's the pros of technology for a student. So what do you think?
Okay, so you just back to my point. Okay, so let me think for what. Okay, 2 seconds, 1, 2. Okay, okay. So just get a rest, a little bit rest. Okay, okay. We just proceed with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think next. Okay, when it's come just when I say the game, you must think that is the student could not just playing game.
Yeah.
The student should just study one.
Yeah.
But as a student, we need something to really station.
Yeah.
Like right now, games is very one. It's not important, but it's really need for student for reduce and
reduce
take off the stress.
Mm.
Okay, first, of course, there is a game that bring you a benefit one and not benefit one. What is not wrong if you wanna play a non-benefit one, which is you can play a racing game, a cooking game, a PUBG. Like the famous one is what? Mobile Legend,
Yeah.
PUBG, Free Fire. Like I don't play in there, but I just know because they are own trending.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is not beneficial game, but they also can be played by students to reduce their stress. So we just turning to point my other point, which is that I said is for beneficial game, which is of course when it just come to game, it's not just about when it just come to game, it's not just about something that unnecessary and unuseful for student. As is for me, I prefer myself to playing game because nowadays game is not something like wrong for student, because the game itself can give the benefit one, like a quizzes that you just said say just now. At the second, I think you know that word puzzle, we can automatically indirectly we can just learning a new vocab by just doing that kind of thing. We can search the word. It can build up our creative thinking skill, right? When we just put the puzzle on the like okay, like this kind of game is about dictionaries game, but in a game thing. So we need to combine the puzzle until it's become a words that a new words, and it's indirectly can give our new vocab by just mixing the word into a good sentence. So it will make us get a new vocab. Even that is in a language, we can also proceed with math. Okay, we talk about math game. So it's not just become in puzzle. If I lazy to make my math question. Okay, when it's come just math question that I don't really must take the book, the calculator. I think the calculator need. But when it's come to make math question, okay, so that I don't have to take a book and the pen. So I just can opening my what do you call? Opening my tab or phone and so on. We can just answering the question like puzzle, like the question is like 3 plus 4 the equal what? So 3 plus 4 equal 7. So we can just directly answer on the apps. Okay, so my next is can I just a little bit of thought? Okay, when it come to my Ppismp corner, I'm not that kind of I'm kind of a lazy student. So what did I do if my teachers going to give the set of trials by the by
State.
by state, different state. As for me, I'm from Terengganu, right?
Yeah.
So the teachers give me from
Other state.
other state like Kelantan, Perak, Johor, and so on. So I just opening my tab, and there's a pencil, right? Electronic pencil, electronic pen. I just open the question direct from the tab, and just answering the question like by the answering on the screen itself. So the electronic pen can help me to just write down my answer to the screen. Yes, and it will save my answer, and I just can say it's directly to my teacher if I don't understand this kind of question. So I think that's all from me. And what's your point?
So I think if the student is poor student, if they want to buy a book, so they don't have enough money
Yes.
to buy a book, so they can use technology such as Google to search the information that they want. So for example, if they want search for maths questions, so they don't have money to buy a math book, so they just search it on Google and look up for a math question on the Google. So it's be more easy for them to do exercises. The next is, I don't have any idea. You proceed.
Okay, so the next point, I think, when it comes to technologies in life, okay, if in the night we can't go into school to ask the teachers, right, what we don't understand what the teachers teach in the class. So I think in the night, even in the night when we do exercise or maybe homework from what the teachers give you, you can just direct ask the teachers why just using WhatsApp. WhatsApp. I think everyone have their own WhatsApp to chat their previous one, their teacher. Like my point is their teacher, right? They can just directly chat their teacher and snap the question and ask what did they don't understand. As for me and my Ppismp era, I will really do that kind of thing, because when I ask my teachers, it's okay, it's from WhatsApp, my teachers will respond it early as they can. So my teachers really love me to do that thing, and they don't expect me, they don't make me like burdening them. It's not for them, because as a teachers, they know if the student ask for them, they will be more appreciate they will be more appreciate their student, because they know that the student want to learn. So why not if I just replying their chat and answer their chat. So okay, so it's really good for me. One of the technologies thing that is really important in student life. So you wanna?
Yeah, I wanna add something.
Okay.
I have an idea
Okay.
just now. So if a student is the novel lover, like novel or comic, if they don't want to buy a novel, they can also read the novel through webpack. Webpack is
yes.
one of technology in this generation. Many people, students have a webpack, and they love it, and they like to read on the webpack. So they don't have to buy a book at SMO or something like that. And they don't have to to uh,
Take
like
off.
take off money so because website is free.
Yes.
So people can just download website and just read for free.
Me.
Others.
Okay, so it just proceed with me. Sorry. It just proceed with me. I think my other point is guess what? Okay, my other point is teachers. I'm sorry. As a student, we want the as a student we want as a student. No, no. As a student, we
Okay, I think the most important technology in student life is if students wanna learn about cooking or baking,
yes.
so they can buy the technology. They can learn how to baking a cake
Yes.
from YouTube, which is one of the technology.
Yes. Did I just say it just now?
Yeah.
Right?
For example, they can search Akai ramen.
Yes.
Or channel if they want the recipe. And also TikTok also have like
Cooking recipe.
a cooking recipe. So
Just back to my point. Okay, so I think the student if they live in hostel, right, so they want to go out to seeking for food or drink, or maybe going for their groceries. Okay, so I think sorry, so I think the student can okay, so I think the student can get the okay, you first.
okay, I wanna talk about GrabFood.
Yes, I will talk too.
GrabFood is one of the famous one. GrabFood is technology, right? Too.
Okay.
So like for student, they live in
It's okay.
they live in no, they students like in university or college or whatever. If they want to order food they wanted to eat, they
Okay, so they just get a Grab food, right?
yeah, they don't have
They
to physical go to a restaurant.
They don't have to walk to the restaurant. So my point is Grab car.
Yeah,
Grab car, if like they don't have a transportation to go to that's they want to go like
This they want to go.
to buy something they need like groceries
Yeah.
for their food stuff to stock to make food stock, so they can just have a Grab car. But Grab car for me is a bit expensive. It's not friendly pocket money for student, so the student can just use a Maxim, because I one of the Maxim user because Maxim is much more cheaper than the Grab
price
one.
is affordable.
Yes, it's the price is very friendly student. So I think the student should know this kind of app, because Grab car, sorry, what is it? Maxim.
Maxim.
Okay, Maxim. Maxim is yellow logo. Just like this. Can I show you
Yeah, sure. You can show it to me.
this? This Maxim.
Oh.
Like So courier delivery in any weather. So you just need to call them. You need just call them, and they will review and take you off and just drive whatever you want to go.
How far they can drive?
As long as it's
Up to us.
up to us, but it's different situation, different money.
Okay.
So what I suggest the student most is Ppismp, because Ppismp is, like I said before, it's very worth for student to going out and seeking for their needed. Okay, so I think that's all for me. What's your next point?
The next is, I think, if the student like they lazy to write
Write
an
down.
essay, for example, with their own hand, they can use a laptop, such as
Yes.
they can write an essay or something on Word, for example. So they just to take take the word that they want to write. So
Click the word.
click the word that they want, so they can be more comfortable and easy to them. So
It's on me. Do you have other point?
no.
So it's on me. So I think my next point is, maybe it's this last one. Okay, it's not. Okay, maybe it's this last one lah. I think okay. Right now, when we're living on others university institutes or IPG or maybe IPTA or RPTS, right? When it's come to technologies, mean 18 and above. Okay, we're when we attending the class, the lecturer just give to like the coordinator to handle our attendance, right? So if the attendance the attendance, if we got the creative if we got the creative one coordinator, that you just need to scan the barcode. Barcode is one of the best technologies that we can use to fill our attendance in the class.
Yeah.
So that who's not scan the barcode and fill their attendance, that may mean that person is not joining the class.
Yeah.
So I think barcode, I think scan barcode is one of the best technologies that help us to easier our work.
Yeah.
So I think scan barcode is just not only for attendance. Even the scan barcode, we can like pandemic COVID-19. So we want to just when we want to enter the restaurant or maybe the food station, we need to scan the barcode.
Yeah.
So it's one of the technologies too. And as a student, right?
Like if they want to go to restaurant, for example, if they want to order the food, they just scan the barcode and the menu just on the food, right?
Yes. I think the student should know what's the important of technologies, and the student need to explore the technologies, because this right now this everything that surrounding us, the around us is a lot of technologies, like the fan technologies, right? Electric technology right now, the phone, even the phone, this one phone, we can do such a lot of things in here. We can order the Grab food. We can call the medicine that I just said just now. Even the TikTok come from phone. Okay, YouTube come from phone, but it's not just a general thing that I said. It's just not only phone, but it's also come with laptop and so on. But handphone is just one of the best technologies that I've been using, that I think everyone have their own phone, that I think handphone is one of the priorities for them. It's obligated for everyone to have their own phone, because it's easy to communicate with those they want, especially when a student, if the teachers give the assignment, right? Okay, the teacher give the assignment in the group. So when it's come in the group, just like I said, in holidays, and teachers help want us to do in a group, but it's on holidays. We can just just doing the Google Classroom and discuss what this topic we want to do with them, right? So I think there's a lot conclusion. So I think to sum up with, so I think that to sum up with,
Can I add some?
Oh yes, sure.
It's come out on my mind. So this is the last point.
Then I stop. I mean, like, I make the conclusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Like student after SPM, right?
Yes.
Lepas SPM, student after SPM, if they want to go to university, they don't have to feel the like physical, like they don't have to go to the university that they want to feel
The thing that they need to do before going to,
they just
like,
like feel in UPU, like UPU is one
Online.
online, just feel online like that. Yeah, conclusion.
wait, can I just one point?
Oh, sure. Of
Okay,
course.
like a student, we already know the weather suggestion. Like, okay, as a student, we want, as for me, I want to go with my friends, with my partner to the cafe, because we want the internet. So it's really simply for us. So if we watch the weather, that from technologies too, we watch the weather, and we know that the weather is wanna rain, it's going to rain in the evening part. So we don't need to proceed our plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know when we're going to out. Okay, so there's one rain.
Yeah,
So we don't.
weather.
Yeah, so we don't have to go to out.
Yeah.
So weather is one of the best technologies that I think that it's not just for only student, but everyone should know about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So the sum up it. Okay, my the conclusion is, I think technology is very important in our life. It's not just for student, but also for everyone.
All the
Even our parents, even our teacher,
grandfather,
grandma, and so on. It's because technologies can help us to connect with others.
To connect with
It's
others.
automatically can bond our loving between each others, right?
And relationship.
Yes. Okay, so I think technology is a very, very, very important for us nowadays.
Yeah.
Even the teachers and it's not a government working, still going to use these technologies, right?
Yeah.
For the seller, the Shopee, everyone is just online, and then we are going to parcel.
All the
waiting
thing
for
is online.
parcel. We just click what they want, what we want to buy. Just buy this kind of finger, just tap, and the parcel will arrive at our house. And what I wanna press now is we should explore more about technologies, because technology is very important in our life. Like I said, not just for students.
Even the news, we can
Yes.
like just watch it through online.
Yes. So I think that's all, because
Thank you.
so I think that's all from me, from us.
From us.
Okay, so I think that's all from us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.